Hello there everyone, I'm BVG Hill and welcome. You have been accepted into Orwell. Please create a profile. So here we are guys, this is a kind of a newer game I guess. I just found it on Steam the other day and it was on sale, looked interesting, had good reviews, looked unique. It's called Orwell, obviously. It'll be in the link in the description below. It's been a while since I've started a new game on the channel and I think I'm going to start trying to pick that up again. But anyways, let's just hop right in. I don't really know much of anything about this game other than it's got a large focus on, like, you know, governments and corporations watching people very closely and everyone being linked in some way between technology. So congratulations, you have been selected for the Orwell test phase. Please create a profile. Select a profile picture. Which one looks most like me? This one, I guess? Sure. Looks kind of like me. Sure. Enter your name. My real name is Colin. That's my name. Did you know you are one of 44,249 accepted applicants? You may now enter your email address. It's optional. I'm gonna skip it. I don't really want emails. Be diligent. Your work has severe impact. Please agree to the following terms. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Sure, I agree to that. Why not? Please wait. Setting up profile. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. Cool. I'm logged in. Check mark. What do we got? Well, for some unknown reason, my recording just randomly stopped when the cutscene changed, so that's cool, I guess. Thanks for that, game. Here we are. This guy's sweeping. Some lady window shopping. What am I doing here? It's just switching. Oh. Uplink to database. No record found. Police record found. Uh-oh. Just getting on a bus. Take her down. Took her down to Funky Town. Couple people smooching on a bench there. Interesting. We really have no idea what... Holy shit. Okay, was not expecting that. Was that a bomb? Of course it was a bomb. What the fuck, man? Hello? Apparently every time there's a loading screen, it stops my recording. You're online. Good. Alright, Symes. April 13th, 2017. Call me Symes. I'll be your advisor on Orwell. Together, we'll form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. For this test phase, you're one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there's been an incident. So let's get started. Okay, I've activated the reader tool for you. Okay, its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. First, I want you to be informed of the situation. Our leading newspaper, the National Beholder, will bring you up to speed. Okay, reader. Headlines. The leading newspaper of the... Oh, feel free to browse the National Beholder. I've activated the profiler. Open the unknown person file once you're done, okay? Leading newspaper of the nation, fast, precise, honest. It's a good day to fall in love. Oh, isn't it though? Every day's a good day to fall in love. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Okay, that's a very different page from falling in love. Bonton. Explosion destroys the Freedom Memorial in Bonton. 3 people killed, 5 severely injured. Authorities received strange letter. Detonation destroys... blah, blah, blah. Terrorist ambition suspected as a mysterious letter reaches authorities. At approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. According to official police reports, 3 people were killed, at least and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Was it that blue-haired lady with a criminal record? The game seemed to want us to think it was her, so maybe probably wasn't her. It was probably someone else. It's going to be like some kind of plot twist thing. Police reports also confirmed that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song Die Gedanken sind frei, The Thoughts Are Free, had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement firmly condemning the assault and putting the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. Wow. Okay. Negotiations in Triflith failed. Pargesian, I don't know that word. Pargesian president aborts negotiations with opposition. Violent riots in Triflith. Blaine encourages renewal. Peace negotiations in the riot-ridden Pargesian capital of Triflith have been aborted without any result last night. Independent sources report that President Cassart abruptly cut off communication with opposition representatives as the latter presented a tangible plan for the organization of re-elections. The news about the premature cancellation of the negotiations caused thousands of people to resume demonstrations in the capital. It's been reported that demonstrators were wearing hoods threw incendiary material into shop windows and onto cars. The police struggled to keep the situation under control. Prime Minister Blaine stated his worries about the negative developments regarding the political situation of the neighboring country and has requested both sides to resume diplomatic discussions. So the world seems to be in a rather shitty state. Movie shooting completed, though. Hilberry's shooting of Grey Shadow Saga, lasting 4 years, finalized. 3rd part of Saga to hit movie theaters next Valentine's Day. Okay. Typical newspaper. You know, it's balancing the really shitty stories that make you sad and lose faith in humanity with the stuff that's not so bad and pretty good. Okay, who's this unknown person that I have a relationship with? Oh, the profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you've opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage, I knew it, shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Okay. Physique, background, personality, activities, aliases, accounts. There's nothing. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. Arrest records. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop all data chunks from the police database into a profiler to upload them to our servers. Cool. Cassandra Watergate. Upload. Okay, so we're building the file, basically. Okay, that's neat. Arrest date, July 10th, 2016. So that was like a few months ago from real present day in the real world. Assault on a police officer, Lloyd Duncan, Bonton Central PD. Suspect was arrested. Should I? Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can clearly be assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Assault on a police officer. One related document. Okay, good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. Okay. Then, is this woman a terrorist? Leading newspaper of the nation. Is this woman a terrorist? Woman allegedly injured a police officer 2 weeks ago. Remains in custody. Trial scheduled for August. The case that keeps the media and the public guessing, Cassandra W., pictured above, who had allegedly injured a police officer severely 2 weeks ago, is still being held in police custody. The young woman is accused of having hit the victim's head with a large brick. The incident occurred during a rampage at the Freedom Plaza as part of a demonstration against the newest amendments to the government's model project, the Safety Bill. Okay, let's drag that in there. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up there right before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. Fair enough. Due to the chaotic nature of the scene, police have not yet, that's another piece of info, been able to connect the crime to the accused. Cassandra W., who is an artist by profession, has denied the accusations completely and has asked her friends to show their support. A trial has now been scheduled for mid-August. The case received nationwide attention when Catherine Delacroix, Secretary of Security, labeled the alleged perpetrator alongside the rioters as anti-governmental terrorists. Goodness. Okay, so she was an artist by profession. Related document found. Oh, yes. One who does street art by blowing memorials to pieces by any chance? Maybe. Great, you found another document. Before we go on, let's clarify your job and how it affects mine, shall we? You've extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request actions. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Why don't I just do all of them? No? So basically this game is just going through articles and just picking up on things here and there, I guess, right? Is there anything in here that I should be picking up on? Should I go back? Well, I didn't read this, did I? So maybe that's why it's still got a star on it. Is it still gonna have... No, it's not. Okay, Cassandra's port. Portfolio. Harboring outstanding art. Cassandra Watergate. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland, right behind the rainbow. Glad you found me. Pretty sure that is not her actual location. In Wonderland, right behind the rain. Let's just disable that, shall we? Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my career. Art career, okay. Sure. Interesting. We should find out what that job was. Well, let me see. If I enable this and drag it over, what's he going to say? Is he going to say it's not relevant? So, you're under the impression that our wonderful Miss Watergate is really... Okay, no. Somehow I doubt that. Call it intuition. People's lives are hanging in the balance here. What if you pass me something I cannot identify as wrong so easily? You've got to be more careful next time around. I just wanted to make sure... I put my stuff on Portfolio. Below, you will find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking on the arrows on the left and right side of the pictures below. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my UTEL account, the Cassie92, and tell me which piece you'd like. Let's get that in there. Good, you found a chat handle. That will allow us to overhear any conversations on that account. The listener has now been unlocked. New conversations will appear whenever they're started. Okay, hold that thought. And tell me which piece you'd like. I'm going to make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing, free of charge. Now you go off and have fun. Tags: professional, painting, pop art, Cassandra's gallery, my beloved furball, Kikiko. Definitely the only family I need. Yep, that beaut is me. I was never sure about the title, though. The businessman's forgotten daughter, or the victim of traditionalism in pink. What do you think? Daughter of entrepreneurs? Maybe? A Christmas present for my darling. This was actually meant to be a private piece, but oh well. I'd have a hard time keeping it to myself. In a relationship, maybe? Maybe? Dikiko. I guess her cat's not important. Okay, listener. Cassandra Watergate. Chat. April 13th. Session. Unknown person. Hey, you. Hey, Jossie. Can't seem to find my credit card. I assume you took it, right? You got me, Sherlock. ... I'm in the middle of buying all of Bonton with that platinum card I lifted from your desk. Can't stop me now. Well, luckily for you, I don't mind you going on a splurge as long as you pick up some wine for dinner. She stole a credit card of an unknown person. If you're able to find out who she was talking about, we could lock it for the owner. I don't think she actually stole it, though. Can I remove that? Shit. Wine? What does Joseph Langley, my fearless attorney and all-around badass, have in mind this time? Prob's just a business call from one of his favorite clients. Actually, yes, that is what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. Wait, she stole the credit card of her lawyer? Really? Well, we should be able to track the credit card of this Langley down and lock it for him. Done. No, really, no need to thank me, Mr. Langley. You now have a profiler for a related person. It can be accessed via the profiler. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons and can only be extracted into their relevant profiles. Okay. Actually, yes, exactly what's going to happen. Very serious business, Cassandra. I thought as much. Guess I better pick up shitloads of wine. You'll have to get this client of yours pretty buzzed to handle all that business. One bottle should be fine. She's a lightweight. Oh, whatever. I guess I shouldn't pick up some of those party pills from Big Pharma, aka my parents, then. Daughter of pharmaceutical entrepreneurs. Watergate, pharma entrepreneurs? That does ring a bell. Okay. Oh, come on. I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe. Gotta go. Text you later. Okay, so they're dating. She's dating her lawyer. Seems like a horrifically bad idea. I mean, maybe it's just me, but seems like a pretty bad idea. You know, it's just me. No? Okay. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigation into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Speculated that the accused's parents manipulated the trial. Orwell informs me you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever the content of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. The case that has been at the center of media attention for the last month has finally come to an end. Cassandra W. was acquitted of the alleged assault against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Show conflict. Oh, okay, so there's a yesterday. However, the case might be reopened should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed this outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The revered defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering, the defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of the proceedings. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim exposed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concern that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of two young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he is still in an induced coma unresponsive to treatment. I'm going for this one. I'd like to believe that the parents probably influenced shit. Oh, now this is a severe accusation. Based on this, we could take action against her parents if we had their names. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But I might be. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Company, jobs, products. Watergate Pharmaceutical enriches lives with our industry-leading range of products, making an important contribution to your well-being. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. Company. The name Watergate has been inseparable from progression and improvement of pharmaceutical research for more than 80 years. Watergate Pharmaceuticals is one of the nation's leading companies in the area of medicine, and at the same time is the largest medication exporter to all areas of the world. The business Watergate Pharmaceuticals, Inc. has been in the hands of the Watergate family, owning and managing the firm ever since its foundation in 1931. Bruno Watergate, Chief Executive Officer. The CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals, Inc. is Bruno Watergate, grandson of our founder, Edgar Watergate. The name is right there. Apart from working in the family business, Mr. Watergate is also the founder of Central Pharmacy Congress and head of the charity foundation Children of Parges. Dr. Alice Watergate, head of research and development. Dr. Alice Watergate... Okay, there we go. Co-partner of the firm with her husband Bruno, holds a PhD in biology and chemistry. She leads the research and development labs here at Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Cassandra Watergate, Junior COO. Carrying the family tradition to the next generation, Alice and Bruno's daughter Cassandra will soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of our 85-year-strong legacy. Okay, so... Okay. Mother and father, we got it. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. Now we know her parents, we can begin investigating the corruption allegations. Good work. Thank you. I try. Jobs. Watergate Pharmaceuticals, currently looking for jobs. Chief operating, what we expect. What we offer. Research internship. I mean, if you want to read this, you can, but whatever. Is that actually the same person? Documents that you've already viewed may be updated from time to time as events unfold. The reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. Right. Oh, okay, that was it. Okay, right. I guess that way everything stays in the family. Being an artist and a junior COO seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Right, this must be it. But with things heating up, I think we're going to end the episode here. And we'll pick it up here next time. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this new series. I appreciate any support you guys give me. It really means a lot. And you guys have been giving me a lot more support than I ever could have expected lately. So I also really appreciate that. But with that being said, as usual, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button down below. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button that's also down below for more content from me. And feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, and any suggestions for games that you would like to see me play in the future. And last but most certainly not least, if this video just blew your mind, most definitely be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, random people you meet on the street, or the internet, whatever floats your boat. And I will see all of you in the next one.